Video Games Recon.
Hello and welcome. I'm Nate from Video Games Recon, and in this video we're going to discuss the news that there is going to be at the very least a bonus zombie round within the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare survival mode. Now, I don't usually do a lot of news stuff on my channel, and I may be a little late to the party, but I thought it would be apt to discuss this news so as to continue on from my Exo Survival confirmation video, if only for my subs that watched that video. Now, unfortunately, the news on this is that there isn't going to be a complete and independent zombie mode. Instead, it's going to be an unlockable round/wave by completing a set task within survival, i.e. completing so many rounds, maps, a high enough rating score, specific mission, or even an Easter egg. And how we know this, and the news in general, is that this info was gathered by some clever sod looking into the pre-download code for the PS4 and Xbox and finding an achievement linked to this special zombie wave, as well as a picture. As far as we know, at the moment, it's being linked specifically to only one map, known as Riot, and whether it will be available on other maps is as of yet unknown. Now, I'd just like to say as a disclaimer, unless Sledgehammer confirms this info, we're going to have to take all this with a pinch of salt, but with that said, this does look legit and seems reputable. So, this isn't per se the news we were looking for, but that said, it's better than a kick in the teeth, and at this point, I guess we'll take what we can get. But all this malarkey has left us with a few silver linings to whet our appetite, as although a zombie wave is okay and all, and if you'll indulge some speculation on my part, it may be a possibility that after completing this achievement, we may be able to unlock this zombie wave as more of a game mode, a la World at War and Black Ops 1. However, I think it's much more likely at this point that it would be something akin to a dog round, and thus I think it would be much more likely that you could turn on a modifier in a custom game mode where you could turn zombie waves on. And if this is the case, I hope they make it available to turn this mode on for every round or wave, at least in a custom mode, so that we can dick around with our mates in a faux zombie-like experience. That for me would be a fair compromise. The other potential news is that now we know this has been coded into the game, it makes it possible that we could, even if just for a one-off DLC, get a purely Exo zombie specific map, if this wave is popular, as the bare bones to do this would already be within the game. Now, this may not come in the first couple of DLCs, as they would already be deep into production on DLC 1 and 2. But later down the line, if there is enough outcry for such DLC, this could be something to look forward to in the future. So, my question to you is, if we just get a single zombie wave every now and then and nothing else, would this be good enough for you? Or, if they make it so in custom games you can permanently turn on zombie rounds, if just for shits and giggles, would this also be enough? Or alternatively, do you need there to be a distinct zombie map to be satisfied with Exo Survival? Or is simply nothing going to suffice aside from a straight up zombie or extinction-like game mode? Either way, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Personally, if they make it so we can leave zombie rounds on permanently, I'd give them a pass on this issue, at least till we get our sweaty little hands on Black Ops 3. But in the unlikely event that any of the powers that be at Sledgehammer or Activision are listening, an explicitly zombie map or game mode would actually give me a good reason to buy your DLC. Otherwise, I think I'll be giving it a miss, as will many others. Anywho, that's all I've got to say on this issue for now. So that just leaves me to say, if you've enjoyed this video, please help support us by liking, commenting, sharing and subbing for more BS of a similar nature. Thank you and goodbye.